Consumers were faced with high food inflation at 12.8%, electricity at 8.3%, and 25.3% for fuel. 2023 doesn't look any better. Meat prices remain high.
From February, March, we can expect a moderation in food price inflation. Will it come down to the levels where it was in this time last year, or even January, just before the Russian-Ukraine conflict? I doubt if that will be the case. It's always difficult to go back to those kind of prices due to the inflation effect.
On a broader scale, although the latest gross domestic product data surprised on the upside, it was externally driven. Consumers should be concerned about growth figures, analysts say.
Worryingly, those continue to look like very low single-digit economic growth figures, 1.5%, maybe a little better if we get some tailwinds. All of that said, that is broadly in line with population growth, which means South Africa remains locked in this malaise of a per capita income recession that has been in place since 2010.
Vegetable prices are also highly volatile due to supply chain problems and will affect consumers' pockets.
Production conditions is positive, both for our grain industry and also for our vegetable industry. So I think we can definitely expect a moderation in prices as well on the vegetable side.
There are other concerns on a global level.
The real driver of South Africa's economic recovery has been commodity prices and the export orientation of the economy through those commodity prices. Global recession with slowing down in China could take all of that off the table.
Consumers have adapted to skyrocketing food prices and high inflation.
We've decided to, rather than buy meals that you could pretty much eat that night, we'd actually buy like something that you could split over 2 or 3 days. So particularly in winter, we make a lot of soup. The veggies are actually very cheap.
The re-election of Cyril Ramaphosa is seen by some analysts as a second chance for the governing party to get the country back on track.
South Africa's economic growth is elusive at the moment, and that's going to need some policy interventions quite soon.